Remember those days of waiting? Well, those days are finally welcome to the ones that provide you with gaming news, gaming reviews, and all the entertainment you need to get you through your day. We are the Coast to Coast Gaming Central.
Welcome to episode 7 of Coast to Coast Gaming Central. We are up here in the party like usual, about to bring you some more gaming news and reviews and all that stuff you need, just like it says in the intro. I'm your host, co-founder, MKGUY. Got my boy, Mr. Money Mo Money. Hello. Got my boy, Boost Dust.
Yeah.
Got the cameraman up in here, Boss Dre.
Yeah.
Got my boy Monty up here.
But
And I got my boy K Lear, aka Cole.
what is this mic thing I'm talking into? I don't understand it.
Nope. I don't know what it is, man. I hear it came from space.
My God. This crazy new age technology. Yo, go ahead and continue the podcast. Let's go.
I remember we were FaceTiming back in '99. Anyway, so we're here on this week's episode of the podcast. We're fresh off of PAX East. We'll go into that a little bit. Of course, since we're recording this on a Tuesday night, the PlayStation Store's been updated, so we can definitely go into that as well. Got some more news about Nintendo, Microsoft, PC, you know, all the good stuff. So we'll dive right into it here. We'll get all the stuff you really don't care about out the way first. So without further ado, let's start off with that PlayStation Store update. How about it? So, with today being Tuesday, as you know, every Tuesday, Sony dumps a whole bunch of crap into the PlayStation Store. This week, if you have PlayStation Plus, let's see, what is the free game? I really don't remember. I have to look. That's a shame. I always know.
Who's that Disney? Some Disney.
Yeah, Disney game.
Yep, there you go. On PlayStation Plus this week, you get Mickey Mouse's Castle of Illusion on PS3.
There it is.
Classic Sega game. I played it as a kid. I loved it. I don't know how I would feel about it now, but nonetheless, that's fair. PS4. The big release is the disc release version and digital version of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn,
Nice.
which, as you know, is the MMO Final Fantasy. Here's actually really good. We actually have a buddy of ours. His name is PJ. He is a religious man on that game. We also have Backgammon Blitz that released. Any of you guys Backgammon players at all? All right, I'm taking it as a no. Backgammon Blitz is released. It costs $7.99 on PS4. Pure Chess is also released on PS4 today for $7.99.
Who hasn't played chess?
I haven't played a real game. Ironically, I just bought this game on the Wii U for the same price. I should have waited. Nonetheless, Pure Chess $7.99. That trivia game, which is like a trivia game show game on PS4. Apparently, they have over like 1,000 trivias and all that kind of stuff. Up to 4 players. It's basically a trivia game show. Little fun game to pick up and play. $10 for that one. And then Trials Fusion, a game from Ubisoft. They have a demo for it. I actually played it. It's the platforming dirt bike game pretty much, so where you do tricks and you link combos, that kind of stuff. A little fun arcade game. Trials Fusion without the season pass and all that stuff costs $20. If you want the deluxe version that you can also purchase on disc as well, that costs $40. And again, it is published by Ubisoft. I played the demo. It actually does look good graphically, gameplay-wise. I mean, what you expect. You just do a bunch of tricks on bikes. So it's pretty fun. PS3-wise, Backgammon Blitz releases on there as well. Also, for the first time digitally, it's taken them this long, but Beyond Two Souls released digitally today. Don't know why it took them so long to get that in the PlayStation Store, but they did. Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion was released in the PlayStation Store today for $20. I have no idea what that is. Apparently it has all of your Johnny Bravos and Dexter's Laboratories in the world, though.
Nice.
FIFA World Cup 2014 Brazil released on PS3, both digitally and physically, for $60. Surprised it didn't release on PS4, to be honest. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows released today digitally for $14.99 on the PS3. And finally, we have a couple Vita games here. Backgammon Blitz again, $7.99. I bet that's cross-buy, by the way. Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. That costs $40. That is that RPG about making babies we talked about 3 weeks ago or so. Yeah. Woohoo! On the Vita.
That's all I'll never do.
My favorite activity.
Alright.
That's my favorite activity as well. Except for when they say, you know, hey, I have a baby. It's like, whoa.
And then it's like, oh boy, what have I done?
And then there's me who just sits in the sideline.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, if you're staying on the sidelines, Monty, I recommend getting a Vita and picking up Dead Nation for $7.99, which also released.
Hey.
Who needs sex when you have a Vita?
Touche.
Exactly. The Vita is a sexy piece of hardware. Ethan, Meteor Hunter released today for $9.99 on the Vita. And then No Heroes Allowed, No Puzzles Either released for free, which is a full game apparently, so might as well go pick that up if you have a Vita. And there's a lot of discounts for Plus members, mostly the Lego games on Vita and PS3. Again, you get Castle Illusion Star and Mickey Mouse for free. And then on Vita, Draw Splasher receives a discount on PlayStation Vita as well. That, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, also, you can download the infamous Second Son soundtrack for free out of appreciation of them selling over 1 million copies in 9 days. So, if you like that soundtrack, or if you just want to give it a listen, just go on there and download it and give it a listen. That covers the PlayStation Network already. Good stuff. Now that we've got that out the way, let's dive right into PAX East a little bit. There's a couple of big stories coming out of PAX East. Firstly, and most of the stories I admit that I'm aware of, they were mostly geared towards the PlayStation. There are some third-party stuff as well, such as The Evil Within, but we'll get to that stuff in a second. First things first, apparently, from what I've seen online, because naturally none of us were at PAX East, but from what I've seen online, the game that's basically stole the show at PAX East for the PlayStation brand was actually Diablo 3. Apparently, Diablo 3 looks absolutely outstanding on PS4, and they, in a way, they weren't lying when they said they were actually remaking that game for PlayStation 4. So myself, personally, I'm very excited to see what they've managed to do with it. And of course, it includes the expansion pack that just came out on PC as well already. So it's going to be the entire package and whatever else new that they added for the console version. Myself personally, I'm very excited for that.
Where's that demo?
I can guarantee you there would not be a demo for Diablo 3. Nonetheless, yeah, that's the game.
Diablo games much.
I'm probably good.
Yeah, I was a huge Diablo. Man, I love Diablo 1 and 2.
Because I played it on the PS3, it looks pretty fun.
And then, of course, if you do have it on PS3, there's cross-save capabilities, there's co-op trophies, you know, a whole lot of stuff on there. So more details coming on that soon. And then, of course, they'll also have a firm release date for it soon. But apparently it comes out this summer. Now, on to the other big game of PAX East. The Evil Within was shown. Guess they had a demo shown for the game. Now apparently, from what I've seen mixed reactions. Some people say it's like returning back to the glory days of horror, and then other people are saying like the game just seems all over the place, that kind of stuff. You can never really make a good judgment off a game after you hear these kind of reports, especially with the game being so early on. This is the first time anyone's ever seen it in action. But yeah, so that's, sort of getting a mixed review so far. Everyone says the game looks good, looks the part, and you can easily see what they're trying to accomplish. I guess the biggest thing would be gameplay mechanics, whereas your Resident Evil 4 to me is like the perfect balance of that Resident Evil horror and then, being able to fully control your character and all that good stuff. But apparently this game feels a lot like Resident Evil 2, which nasty camera angle and that kind of stuff. However, the stuff I saw online didn't look anything like that, so I don't know what was going on up in that room that they were showing the game on, but I'm pretty sure that game will still end up being good, and I'm pretty sure it'll blow everyone's mind at E3, hopefully. So,
from what I did see of the new trailer released, it looks like they could use a little bit of work on the textures, though.
yeah, but they do.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll get some fixed by the time it gets launched. So,
When that game releases in August, right?
yeah, something like that.
So we're still a good 4 months out.
Mm-hmm.
If I was them, I would just say that was the PS3 version.
That could be as well.
But nonetheless, to be honest, there was really no big news that came out of PAX East. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
You know, PAX East, sometimes you'll see some games in action, but for the most part, now we're at that point. We're just counting down to E3. E3, summertime is the only time you will see relevant stuff in the gaming world in terms of press conferences. E3 and Gamescom. After that, we sort of wait until that joke of an award show comes on. We won't go on that.
Hey, we love that award show. I mean, don't you remember how good the last one was? Oh, wait, no.
I mean, I remember how epic Cranky Kong was.
Cranky Kong.
Cranky Kong.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
K-Lear is going to go use the bathroom. While he's using the bathroom, why not just talk about the new Watch Dogs trailer that released? Aiden's story. So now they released a trailer finally letting us know why Aiden is the hacker that he is, pretty much. So just go ahead and check that out on YouTube, IGN, wherever you get your video game trailers from. Go ahead and check that out. See if it entices you to buy Watch Dogs or not if you haven't already. I know a lot of people bought Next Gen for Watch Dogs in the first place, so go ahead and get that.
The link will belong to a credible video source.
And we're going to have a link below. That's why Boost Desk is our tech guy.
Yeah.
He knows all.
Yeah.
Best Buy offered a pre-order bonus for Destiny, and they reconfirmed the release date for the game. Now, we already knew the game, for the most part, came out September 9th. I think they only said September, but September 9th is good enough. And then pretty much you get a $10 reward for pre-order through Best Buy's website.
Which I will be doing.
And if you pre-order it now, you also get access to the Destiny beta, which we don't know when that releases yet. It said spring or summer. And you pretty much want to act on that as soon as possible, or you'll miss out on your chance to get in on that Destiny beta. So you definitely want to do that. And if I'm not mistaken,
miss out on a pro game like that.
If I'm not mistaken, the Destiny beta is exclusive to PlayStation. Am I correct on that, Money?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it is.
What did you just say?
I said
I know PlayStation's supposed to get like the DLC and stuff before Microsoft, but I don't know about the beta. So.
Well, we'll find out.
It says early beta access, so I guess so. It doesn't just say beta access. It says early beta.
Maybe we get the beta before Microsoft, but
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, either way, pre-order to get the beta.
I am back.
Welcome back, Corbin.
Hello.
We missed you.
I bet you what? Sorry, folks.
I did it.
Personal emergency.
Personal. You had one too many drinks of water, so to speak. Well, now since Corbin's back, we'll go into a little bit of news bits here. We still chalked him up under the box of rumor, but, hey, believe what you want and don't believe what you want. So, Grand Theft Auto
About
5.
Assassin's Creed Comet. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. There was a rumor. I heard we were going into rumors, and I wanted to put this one in there. Sorry, that Comet is possibly taking place in ancient Rome. Just throwing it out there. That's what someone said. But sorry to cut you off. Okay, please continue.
No, it is okay. You can cut me off any day of the week.
Hey, oh.
You are the K-Lord. Anyway. Well, there's a rumor. The rumor I was getting into was Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, we've all been, well, PC gamers have been pretty much clamoring for the PC version to release any day now, and Rockstar hasn't confirmed it still. Even though we all know it's releasing on PC.
I got a feeling
Anyway.
Allegedly.
I want to get into that. I got a feeling that Rockstar will confirm that after we get our Heist DLC. I got a feeling.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I just think after they fulfill what they promised, then they're gonna announce more things. But for now, they're just trying to,
get done what they need to get done.
That game released, what, 7 months ago now?
I don't remember.
People still play it. And a lot of people
Came out September?
Yeah, September, so about 7 months. They still don't got all the online features in there.
I mean, that's the main thing that I was hyped for. Online Heist with your buddies still isn't out. Because they've been trying to get rid of hackers and glitchers, which is kind of impossible.
Yeah, like a lot of glitchers and hackers are online. Like flying cars and
lovely.
fast, invincible cars and neon lights.
To me,
sounds good.
It's good. Like, it's great that they're finally putting this all in there. But to me, it shouldn't take you 7 months after launch to put in something that was in a.
Well, look at how the online launched.
Yeah. On the other hand, that's Rockstar's fault for never doing betas. If they did a beta, they probably would have known about this stuff. They could have worked on it.
Well, I just chalk it up to Rockstar once again doing a fantastic job with multiplayer. All right, there you go.
Sarcasm is real.
Well, I mean, to me, because it's bad enough, people bought the game, and then you say, well, you can't get online until October. And then when October hits, then it doesn't, it really doesn't work.
It wasn't working.
No. And then when it does work, and then
I took a day off of work for that, man.
And then,
my brother actually bought the game strictly for the online.
Exactly. I know a lot of people that did. And the crazy part is,
in a way, did.
The crazy part is, once the online did work, it didn't even have some of the stuff that people wanted to do on there. Yeah, so, Rockstar.
Well, I mean, the thing was, because they said that it wasn't going to be out at launch, but they were going to roll it out, a few months after. But it kept getting delayed simply because they were trying to get rid of hackers and glitchers, finding ways to stop them. And it postponed all the stuff that they were trying to throw out. So.
To any hackers or glitchers out there, please stop. Let Rockstar do what they have to do.
Please, have a soul.
Most companies, they'll ban a couple of hackers and glitchers that are complained on, but everyone realizes you can't stop it. So you might as well just add in what you're supposed to add in for the customers that are already paid the money and are willingly waiting for it. That's just my opinion.
What I think is ridiculous, though, how they added the shark cards, and you gotta pay for those things. That's ridiculous. And the prices, so how much $1 million game money is it? It's a lot of cash. Real cash you gotta spend. A lot.
At least I will say, at least they did manage to get their game working. EA. But,
Battlefield.
Like I was getting at, Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, rumor has it this game will be launching on PC, PS4, and Xbox One come June 30th. And the announcement will be made at E3. We shall see. I'll chuck that up under the we shall see. However, in a way, that one is sort of believable.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really believable, to be honest. Oh, Corgan. This one's specifically for you. Apparently, Best Buy and Target and some other online retailers have sort of leaked the release date for The Last of Us on PS4.
What is it?
June 20th.
I figured it'd be around June since that's when the original game launched, right around E3. So
I said about June 20th, and that seems like a pretty firm release date.
yeah, I'd assume that'd be correct. So
there you go. In a couple
60
months,
frames per second, Last of Us, 1080p. Sorry.
One of these days, we're gonna have Joker on the show to perform 1080p.
I certainly hope not.
Don't hold me to that.
We definitely do not need that.
She's gonna be live too.
Trust me, folks, when I tell you, you will be scarred for life after you hear that song.
Hey. We will be listening to this, you know that, right?
Huh, Boost?
We're just kidding, Joker. Anyway, moving on.
I'm not. What?
Really quickly. For any of you sports game fans out there, NBA 2K14, their pre-playoff roster update has been released as of today. So if you go on there, you'll get the most current rosters heading into the playoffs. There you go. Awesome.
All right.
So,
switching over to the Xbox side of things really quickly here, would like to, I think this is more of an EA, Microsoft too. Either way, congratulate Microsoft and EA for Titanfall selling over 1 million copies on the Xbox One. Round of applause. They have joined Infamous in the $1 million club in a week. Good for them.
I might still get an Xbox.
He might still get an Xbox. I doubt it. Speaking
I
of
don't
Xbox,
think I'm gonna get an Xbox.
I think it'd be better off if I just get a new PC, gaming PC.
I'll have one.
I'll probably have one too for the football season. That fantasy football app they got, it's too beast. Anyway, speaking of Xbox, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare gets Western-themed DLC, and it's coming soon. So, if you like Western shooters and cowboys and cactus and all that stuff, and Plants vs. Zombies, you mash it together and you get yourself the Western-themed DLC for Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
I like killing plants.
And I'm going to include this. I'm going to include this. This isn't Microsoft news. This is third-party news here. Call of Duty Ghosts gets new personalization items. They explain it in a trailer with Snoop Dogg. So, if you want to find out what the new customization items are, told to you from Snoop Dogg, then you go ahead and watch that trailer. You know, Snoop Dogg's had a pretty big hand in Next Gen already. He was in the Rayman Legends Next Gen port trailer.
My God, that was a
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Why is Snoop Dogg getting involved in the Next Gen?
Well, to be fair, he made a song and had his own stage in Tekken Tag too.
Oh,
that was the best stage and song in the game.
That was the best.
My God.
Nonetheless, Snoop Dogg's had a lot of Next Gen stuff. Expect to hear at least a Snoop Dogg song in the new Shaq Fu game.
Oh, man.
Laugh at my jokes. Anyway, moving on to the Nintendo side of things really quickly here. I'm going to save my favorite news story here for last. I'm just going to include this in Nintendo because I feel like Nintendo fans would care about this more than Sony and Microsoft. But Disney Infinity, you know that game, the Disney Skylanders, pretty much, they're going to have a big update soon that pretty much includes in the Avengers. So, good for you.
Yay!
I know, right?
Why should I care?
You should care for a lot of reasons, Boost. You like the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever see yourself, or maybe even a sibling or something, playing Skylanders or Disney Infinity?
No.
Oh. Well, then maybe you shouldn't care.
That's exactly what I was saying.
For people who like those games, yeah, hey, it's cool.
If the people that like those games, you go out and you buy those Avengers figurines and you pay your $25.
I've seen somebody on the PS4, like, live.
Oh, so have I.
Playing it.
Oh, yeah. Apparently it's a big hit. I don't know how, but it is.
I'm a grown-ass man, too. Like, yeah,
I want Spyro.
I use this guy here.
He wants
Spyro.
Spyro doesn't use. Spyro was in the first Skylanders, and that game took off big time. Like, that man made it. But on a serious note, moving on. Still on Nintendo, 3DS, Tamagotchi Life. Now, this game had its own little 11-minute direct, Nintendo Direct. It happened the day after the Smash Brothers Direct. Now, this game, this is the most crazy Japanese game I've seen in a very long time. Long story short, you use the 3DS camera, you take a picture of yourself, it morphs your face into a Mii. Now, your Mii gets dropped into a world. It's a completely open world. You would almost call it home on a grand scale. So you can do whatever you want in this game. If you like, it's crazy. Like, people compare it to Animal Crossing in a way, but it's not. But it is in a way. But it's crazy. Like,
that
here's
makes
a good
great
example.
sense.
It is,
It does
but it's
make
not,
sense.
but it is. I understand.
If you want to go play a Mii football game, you go do that.
Touche.
If you want to, yes, with other Mii's, yes.
On the live internet, whatever, like in the internet.
Yes.
Connectivity. Oh shoot.
Yes, and you can pick up other Mii's through Street Pass as well.
I'll make that a 3DS. Next week. Yeah. Next week. Yeah.
If you want to, if let's say a lady Mii asks you out on a date, you have the option of telling her yay or nay. Pretty much. Monty. Pretty much, this game is. It's almost as if it's the game of life with Mii's. Nintendo is really. They're embracing their inner Japanese, and you know what? I enjoy it. So, so if you're interested, if you care about the Tamagotchi life, go watch the latest Nintendo Direct from last week. And you'll also see Mr. Iwata play with cats.
Woohoo! And honestly, isn't that what we're all here for?
He's playing with cats directly to you.
That's so nasty.
Now, on to, really quickly here, apparently Watch Dogs will release on Wii U this fall. Right out there.
Oh, yes. Good for them.
Hopefully it does. And now on to my favorite piece of Wii U news. Are you ready for this lyric?
What is it?
But you have to answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
The almighty Sonic Boom.
Oh, Lord.
Sonic Boom is going to use an enhanced Crytek 3 engine. The PS3 360 version of that engine could not handle the game. They actually have to use the PS4 Xbox One version of this game, of the engine for this game, which means now, because by the way, the Crytek.
What the hell am I hearing?
What the hell is that?
Explain yourself, Monty.
I didn't like the move. That was a big build-up. That was a big build-up for that. A Sonic game.
Well, I wasn't done yet.
That's why I said boo this man.
Boo. Hey, Sonic Boom looks good.
Right.
Give him a break.
Anyway, like I was saying.
Before you really interrupted.
So, as we know, the Wii U isn't usually associated with being a graphic powerhouse. Am I correct? Like, there's every once in a while you'll see a game here and there.
I smell an EA hit coming.
Yep, usually everyone takes a crap on it. EA.
Yep,
Now, Sonic Boom's announced to be using the Crytek 3 engine, and then people took notice of that because I remember EA had stated the Wii U couldn't even run that engine. So what was once considered unbelievable on the system, insiders that have actually seen Sonic Boom running on Wii U said the game could easily be on PS4 or Xbox One. New details are emerging that the standard Crytek 3 engine actually couldn't handle Sonic Boom. Sega of America producer Stephen Frost recently said the Crytek 3 engine was chosen because of the association with the engine and lush, tropical, and beachy things, which is the goal of the environments of Sonic Boom. Big Red Button CEO and ex-Naughty Dog member Bob Raffay went on to say they have a close working relationship with the Crytek team in Germany, and that the actual Crytek 3 engine didn't have the ability to run the game in split-screen mode, so the team of Big Red Button had to enhance the engine to be able to split-screen between the TV and the gamepad that is planned. So basically, in short, Sonic Boom is to be shaken up to be a very ambitious Wii U title that a lot of Sonic fans and Nintendo Wii U fans in general should have on their radar. Myself, personally, I cannot fucking wait. And yes, I said it. Bleep it out. I don't care.
Hey, keep it PG rated, yeah?
Too much work.
Hey, it is what it is. Myself, personally, though, I can't wait for this game. And just so people know, CryEngine 4 is already up and running on the Wii U as well, thanks to Square Enix. So,
well, slap me on knee and call me Sally.
So, whatever Nintendo did to make the Wii U this gen's PS3 in terms of people not being able to figure out how to unlock the power of it, they did a good job of that. But apparently now some people are starting to figure it out. Good for them.
All right.
The Wii
Luckily
is
for
like
me,
the PS3. Like, when you think about it, like, people don't know how to unlock the potentials of it. But now they're getting to it.
touche. Thank you, Booth, for repeating my statement. Glad to know you're paying attention.
Hey.
Following you.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I ain't gonna lie.
That's because a follower, not a leader. That's why he doesn't hold.
He's just mad Sonic Boom will be a much better game than Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Whoa, now.
Yeah.
Dude, them some fighting words.
Those are fighting words. I'm ready. I'm ready to war.
I think you need to take it easy there, okay?
I'm ready to war. Sonic Lost World.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is one of the best platformers I've played in a long time.
Hey, it is a
very challenging, yes.
I'm looking over than the game reviews. They'll come out.
It is quite something.
Oh, I love Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I do. I'm just saying, I have faith in Sonic Boom.
Well, I want it to succeed, but
those starts are very stylish.
Sonic Lost World is better than Tropical Freeze. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I do firmly believe that.
Please refrain from believing what this man has to say, folks. He knows not what he does.
He's delusional, just like Corgan with The Last of Us.
I'm not delusional. Sonic Lost World is actually a really good game.
I'm sure it is, but let's take it easy. And by the way, there's no delusions about the greatness that is The Last of Us. Let's be honest. I mean,
Well, I mean, we all know the greatest platformer in the past 10 years is Sonic Generations.
Oh yeah, just can you continue on the conversation?
Alright, stop it now before the war escalates.
Take it on the website.
Yeah.
That pretty much
Sonic
covers
versus
all
The
the
Last of
news.
Us.
That pretty much covers all the news of the past week. Hey, by the way, Sonic Boom and The Last of Us have a weird connection. You know why? Naughty Dog family.
I thought it's because they both suck.
Well, alright, folks, this is where I officially declare that Monty, everything he says, don't listen to. There you go. Done. Because anyone who says that game sucks, well, can't really take him too serious.
Well, I'm not a fan of the genre. Like, I'm not a fan of puzzle games.
It's literally the best game of the generation last gen, but hey.
Except for Sonic Generations.
No. But alright, let's move on.
Alright, no. I'm not letting this guy down like this.
There you are. Let's move on.
I'm gonna write an article about why Last of Us is not the greatest game of all time.
Well, while you do that, that's a great segue into what we're going to talk about next, which is the Coast to Coast Gaming Central website.
Total of 5 users.
Woo! Yeah.
Now, as you know, I think we briefly touched upon this last week, but so the Coast to Coast Gaming Central, we will have our own website here soon. It'll be up shortly, actually, and coming soon.
As soon as this podcast is posted.
As soon as the podcast is posted, it'll be up. Now, as you know, we're all a part of the podcast, which makes us pretty much all part of the editors for the website. We're missing one crazy kid, as you know him. You may know him as Michael. Either way, that man he's missing in action right now, but he'll be here next week, and you'll see him on the website. Anyway, the website will be up as soon as this podcast posts. You can go on the website to get all your gaming news, gaming reviews, and all that thing you need. Just like Booth says at the beginning in the intro.
What should change?
You can check out every episode of our podcast from episode 1 all the way through 7, and any new episode after that. You can also check out the Coast to Coast Gaming Central Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have all these things on there that you can easily find.
It's Instagram and Twitter. I need to make a Facebook.
Oh, we don't have a Facebook yet? Okay, well, we're working on that part. It'll be there.
One step at
a time.
We do have a SoundCloud as well, if you want to get your MP3 fix on.
Well, the links will be there at the front page, so
links will be on the front page. You can also learn more about all of us here, actually, underneath the crew. That's what we're calling it, right?
See.
Yeah.
The crew, yeah. So if you go underneath the crew section, you can find out all about myself, Mr. Money, Boost Dust, Monty, Corgan, and Crazy Kid. And, check out the About Us sections. It's pretty cool. And then also, some of us, you may even find ways to follow us on Twitter and that kind of stuff as well. And you'll learn a lot about, like, our favorite video games and all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, you already know what Corgan's is and MK's.
Corgan, would you like to introduce your own segment of the little corner of the
section?
Corgan's Corner is where we talk about the good games. And only the good games. Okay. Hit me up on that. Right now we're talking about The Last of Us, the remastered edition. Post your thoughts on it, whether you think it's worth playing again on PS4, whether you don't think it's worth paying on PS4. Don't listen to Monty, like I said. He's
$16 for the same game.
The same game of the generation. Moron. Okay.
You buy the Legacy collection of Metal Gear.
Says the guys who like to buy Metal Gear over and over again. That's all I only
bought the game twice.
Only twice. Well, I'm only buying Last of Us twice. That's crazy. Isn't
Isn't that a little weird?
All right. The heat.
And that's because Metal Gear Solid 3 doesn't work. And I got 30.
Back to the website. All of this can go down in the forums on our website. Corner's Corner. See, this is you guys are just providing me with great segues over here. I'm loving it. So,
we can have a poll. We can have a poll on there. Who had a better argument, Corgan or Monty?
Anyways, the Corgan's Corner.
Corgan's Corner, where we talk about the good games. And the first topic will be The Last of Us Remastered Edition. You can find that underneath the forums as soon as the website goes live. Have at it. Corgan may even reply to you. Who knows?
I'm sure I will.
I don't think so.
Mr. Money, do you have anything in particular planned for the website yet, or are you still undecided?
Oh yes, big plans. As I will be a heavy user or poster on Corgan's Corner.
We might rename it then, if that's the case. We will rename it.
No.
Or we might have its own dedicated page. How about that?
Corgan's Corner is nice.
Okay.
So there you have it. If you want to find Mr. Money somewhere, if you want to leave him a comment, anything like that, you will find him in Corgan's Corner. However, he is an editor, so, I mean, just...
All I ask is that if you go there, you can go ahead and disagree. Just be respectful when you disagree. That's all we ask.
Yeah, we don't want any...
Like what you heard about Monty, what we heard from Monty right there, that's not respectful. So, don't do that.
Monty was giving you a great example of what not to do, according to Corgan. Now...
Yeah, don't point out the facts. Don't point out the obvious.
Put up the facts.
Oh my God!
Put up an opinion, you fool!
Please stop! Stop the violence!
And once again, all of this can go down in our forums, so this is going to be great. We will be the second coming of NeoGAF. I guarantee it. In the meantime, Corgan's Corner. Look out for Corgan and Mr. Money. Since we're pretty much, we're here. Mr. Monty, do you have anything planned for the website, or are you still undecided?
I'm gonna review Metal Gear, all the Metal Gear games. First.
Now, are you gonna review all the Metal Gear Solid games, or are you legit gonna review every Metal Gear game?
Every Metal Gear game, except for Resurrection, because I never played that. Which will come out soon. I'll get to that soon.
Nice. All right. Mr. Booth Dust, do you have anything planned?
Maintenance. That's it.
And this is why we call Booth here first. Booth is the reason why the website is going to be up and running anyway. He says
exactly. That's good enough for me.
Well, how about this? If you notice any glitches or any issues, find a way to contact Booth Dust.
Yeah. You can contact us and let us know if you want to be a special guest on the on the podcast, or you got any ideas or anything. You can throw a message.
Questions, requests. Maybe one day we'll make it big enough. People want us to make an appearance. 5 years down the line. Either way, go ahead and contact us. We'll get back to you. Or if you see any glitches on the website, anything like that, please do let us know, because that's okay. We can all say sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks.
I do not know what the hell was going on, but
I was not at fault.
It's just it was like my screen went black. Why it went black?
Technical difficulties. They happen to the best of the podcasts.
Yep.
So, no.
If we're the best, and when we getting more than 200 views?
We will receive more than 200 views. By the way, really quickly.
Yeah, we're in the crawl before you can walk, my friend.
Yes. No.
I didn't do that.
I ran.
You just were born walking.
I ran out
my boy Money walked out like,
man, I don't need no freaking practice.
The doctor said push, and money was running out the womb. I don't know what happened. But here we are. Now, I don't know exactly where the technical difficulty happened, but I know it was mid-sentence on me, so I'm just going to say History of Sonic the Hedgehog will be on the website, and within that, I will review every single Sonic the Hedgehog game, which will gradually be added to that article, because that would take a very, very long time. Because, as you know, there has been lots and lots of Sonic games across every Sega platform, and every platform ever since the Dreamcast died. So, yeah.
I first reviewed the Dreamcast.
Rest in peace, Dreamcast. Okay, Lyric, you were saying?
Oh, yes, I was just saying, I'm currently working on a Infamous Second Son review as well, and I'm sure we'll all actually kind of pitch in every now and then and kind of provide some, at least our views on new releases in every podcast. And we'll try and get our reviews as much as we can too.
Yeah. We're gonna have some fun with this website. Something new for all of us. So we might as well have some fun with it. And hopefully you guys, you know, whoever's listening to this, hopefully you guys are willing enough to go check out the website. Yep. And by the way,
are they able to sign up?
Are they able to sign up and become members? Boost Dusk?
You can type through the forums, or if whenever you comment below, it's linked to where you can Twitter or Facebook and comment below.
Yeah. More technical difficulties are going on, but we will say...
We're going to shake our head and agree.
Yeah, Booth was saying basically you can come up with an account in the forums or in the comments, or there's a link there to log into your Facebook or Twitter, that kind of stuff. Is that what you were saying, Booth?
No.
And... no.
No. All right.
You always make me sound bad.
I thought it was great myself.
Me too, but
we're not having technical difficulties anymore. If you would like to continue,
let's continue, man.
Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah, hey, nobody's perfect.
Touché.
But I think it's us being imperfect is the reason why our viewers keep gradually growing every week.
Touché.
For an episode.
We appreciate you, by the way, the viewers who have stuck with us.
Yeah.
What about episode 4, MK?
Well, episode 4, that was the biggest technical difficulty of all time. That resulted in, 8 people watching that?
I think 11, naturally.
11? Okay, well, hey, we went from 11 to 60 to 104. So, for the people that have stuck with us, for the people that have joined us, for the people that have just followed our Twitter links or Instagram links or Facebook links to our YouTube page, whatever it is, thank you for checking it out. And we hope that you keep coming back and checking it out. And we hope that you're telling your friends, your mama's friends, your mama's mamas, everybody.
Not my mama.
Leave my mama out of this.
But yeah, thank you guys. We probably wouldn't be exploring a website if it weren't for us having proof of at least someone is paying attention to it. So, thank you. And also, thank you, Boost Duster, for making sure the website's going to go up.
Yes.
And he gets a yeah for that. After all that, it is now time for everyone's favorite segment of the podcast every week. We'll bring to you with Boost Dust presents What Are You Playing? Boost Dust, go ahead and do you.
Thank you. And do not push me underneath the bus again. Well,
Dang.
MK, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing Put Booth on the Bus.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I've been playing.
I've never heard of that one.
Check out the review on the website.
I've been playing
Sounds
2K
great.
as usual. Played us some Mercenary Kings with you guys earlier, actually. I did purchase Strike Suit Zero. I'll finish up that game and make a review on it soon. From what I've only played a little bit so far, so I'm not really going to comment on it yet. And then me and our boy K Lyric played a lot of Injustice on Wii U. I've been playing pretty much the same thing, which is 3D World. 3DS, I just got Kid Icarus. I'm in love with that game. Literally. Vita, Final Fantasy X HD, with a little bit of Unit 13. And that covers it. Oh, and I got a PC. I just get a new PC, a gaming PC, so I can run games, and I'm playing Max Payne 3.
Max Payne.
Max.
Yep.
I think that covers all my systems. That does. Alright, move on.
Alright. So, Monty, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing video games.
Nice.
That's
All right,
pretty
next.
broad right there. Alright, next. Corgan, what have you...
I've still been playing Fire Emblem Awakening. I really, really like this game. It's really grown on me. And I can't wait to see more from them. And I've also been playing Metal Gear. Of course.
Yeah.
And Zelda. Still working on that.
We was playing that.
No love for the Injustice.
And Injustice.
Well then, why do you want to mention that, huh, Corgan?
No.
I wonder why. Corgan, I think before we, wrap things up, I think we need to play Injustice tonight.
Oh, man. I don't think I have it in me. Not after the nastiest of what I encountered today. Just so you know, folks, if you want to join me and MK on Injustice, we play on the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
So if you want to join us, go ahead and send us a message.
Yep, send us
Glad to add you.
Send us a message on the PSN. We'll head up a party. Well, we could fit, 8 people in a room on there?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's a regular viewer count.
Whatever it is, we'll
make it
we'll
work.
go on there and we'll kick your ass.
Oh, no, that's not necessarily true, but hey.
I hope they kick your ass.
I'm sure you do. Monty's in a very bad mood today.
Yeah, very negative.
I think it's because very negative.
I think because
You're
Boost
sick,
moved on
you've
after
been
he
keeping
taken
all
up playing
day.
video games.
Hey, you're making my segment longer than you.
Hello?
I think we're having technical difficulties again. We apologize.
Now this is now Monty taking it. I'll take control. So much.
Alright. While Moose is having technical difficulties, Monty, what have you been playing besides video games?
Even more video games.
I respect that.
I've been playing video games. I've been going to school and...
I've been biking.
Moose?
I'm just kidding. I can't ride a bike. But you know.
Did you see how quickly Boost fixed this mic problem, ladies and gentlemen? That's how quick website glitches are getting fixed. But go ahead, Monty.
Wait, there was a mic problem?
Oh, yeah. You had some technical difficulties of justice, my friend.
You were doing it.
Wait, listen.
Monty,
what have you been playing this week?
Nah, Monty was going.
Oh. Man, Monty had his chance. He said video game.
Video games.
You don't even finish. You want me to elaborate.
Alright, continue.
Now I'm going to deep state of depression.
Man.
Oh, man.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? Forget it.
Come on, man.
Money go.
I've been playing Dark Souls 2, a lot of Dark Souls 2 on the PlayStation 3, a little bit of NBA 2K, Mercenary Kings, and Ground Zeroes on the PS.
And he will also be getting Ni no Kuni or Star Ocean, hopefully. I'll talk him into it, I promise.
Or possibly Final Fantasy.
Oh, no.
Lightning Returns.
Lightning Returns, yeah.
I forgot another good one was Valkyria Chronicles. That's another good one.
Valkyria Chronicles.
I'll tell you about
I'll
that.
be on the lookout.
Well, I've been playing, Pokemon, Oblivion, 2K, Mercenary Kings.
All right.
My segment sucks, man. I just want to end it. I don't even want to say what I've been playing. You guys made it worse, man.
Man, Moose does what have you been playing?
Nah, I'm supposed to ask myself that. Y'all just killed the booze. Alright, that's it. It's over.
That's just the way it is.
Like that.
Yes, we'll be the way like that. End this podcast right now. Let's end it.
You know, hey, after all those crazy technical difficulties, crazy Moody Monties, and crazy Sonic Booms and Last of Us's and crazy money's running out of the wombs, I think it's time to go ahead and wrap up this podcast.
We made it.
We made it to the end of episode 7. This may be the craziest one.
And possibly the worst.
No, I will say, hopefully that a good 45 minutes of this podcast just can get deleted somehow. Episode 4. But it's okay.
Post-production.
Really quickly here again, just because after last night's Monday Night Raw, I just want to mention again, rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior, who, by the way, autopsy came back and he died of natural causes of pretty much heart failure. So for
steroids, Nancy Grace, you fucking bitch.
So Nancy Grace.
Whoa! I think we need to end it right there.
Oh well, no, Nancy Grace deserves that.
Well, that's true.
Nancy Grace took it upon herself the day after he died to go on CNN and make it a point to say that all wrestlers die from overusage of steroids.
Including Owen Hart.
She even said Owen Hart died from steroids, and everyone knows Owen Hart fell from the ceiling. So, come on now. Nancy Grace, there's a reason why the #1 trend on Twitter was canceled Nancy Grace that night.
Indeed. And well deserving. They should go through it. All through. Whoever runs that place. CNN.
I think we need to create an indie game about ending Nancy Grace's show. I think that would be good.
Yes.
Just like they did with they had some video game for Kanye.
It's gonna be the Ultimate Warrior versus
Kanye 3000.
Oh, Monty, no. The Ultimate Warrior versus Nancy Grace indie game. Hit her with that ultimate slam. Alright, anyway. This has been episode 7 of Coast to Coast Gaming Central. We're doing big time things here now, kind of. We have a website coming soon. We're going strong here. We're almost pushing 2 months worth of podcasts. We're just
anniversary special.
We're over 100 views. We're pushing 200 hopefully in the next couple of weeks. We love you guys. Thank you. I got my boy K Lyric here.
I don't love you guys.
You all have a good night now.
I got
remember, if you ain't... Oh, sorry. I was going to say my annual.
Let's retry this again. Let's retry this again. Corgan go last.
I was going to save Corgan's quote for the end, but...
Okay, sorry.
Alright,
I was looking at the Rock in the middle of the promo. Yeah, if you smell... What the... Then he starts doing that.
My bad.
Alright, you know what, guys? I like to consider this podcast live, and then you know what? Take 2. This has been episode 7 of Coast to Coast Gaming Central. We've made it almost 2 months worth of podcasts. We are over 100 views, hopefully on our way to 200. Got big things coming, website, articles, editorials, reviews, you name it. Coast to Coast Gaming Central. Remember the name. I got my boy Mr. Money Mo Money.
Adios.
What is dude?
I got my boy Mr. Monty.
Bye.
I got my boy
Life.
Mr. Boost Dusk.
So long, people.
I got my boy the cameraman, Boss Drake.
So long, people.
And I got my boy K Lyric Corgon.
Alright, you all have a good night. And remember, if you ain't playing The Last of Us, you ain't one of us.
I hate you. You can't. I hate you.
Hold on. Corgan, can I try one?
Sure.
Alright. By the way, I got my boy MKGUY, also known as Jaron Dorsey. Alright. If you're not running with Sonic, then you must be on that chronic. Alright.
I hate you both.
Now,
Monty's in a very bad mood.
Monty's in a bad
It's
mood.
that time of the month.
We wish him well. We wish him
I've been
feel
puking all day. You know.
Oh, man, life is hard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know why, Monty? It's because you're not running with Sonic. That's why. This has been
That's running with causing the feud.
Central Podcast, Episode 7. Monty's puking. We're arguing. We don't know what's going on. All I know
we won't
is
be here next week. This is the downfall. This will be the final episode.
He's lying. Don't listen.
Something's wrong with him.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
If you listen to Monty, you'll end up like Lindsay Lohan. Don't do it. Good
What?
night, everyone.
You listen to me, you'll be single, lonely. Yeah, single, lonely. That's about it.
What?
Oh, and depressed. Follow me on Twitter at Mike the Natural.
Anyways,
Follow Monty on Twitter at Mike the Natural. Follow me on Twitter at JaredBear_.
follow me on Twitter at
You don't have a
I'm
Twitter.
Mr. Money Mo Money.
Go follow both so you can ask some followers.
No Twitter for me, I'm afraid.
me.
At least not yet. Maybe
Also,
I'll join the Twitter bandwagon a little later.
Also follow the Coast to Coast Gaming Central account,
Touche.
which you will find a direct link to on the website. So here's a little trick: if you want to find out our Twitter name, go on the website.
Or you can just search the name in the Google, not the Twitter search bar.
Or you can do that too. But I'm trying to call some traffic to our website, Monty. Come on now. Anyway,
I'm just helping out our viewers.
Monty, he can be helpful when he's not in a bad mood. This is why we love to keep him around. So, anyway, thanks for listening to episode 7. We're all here, Coast to Coast Gaming Central. Crazy Kid will be here next week. Don't worry about it. On behalf of Crazy and everyone here, thank you for listening. See you next week.
Bye.
Have a good one.